Oh, Mary.
Peter Joseph, is that you?
Mary.
Yes, yeah, it's me, PJ.
Mary, do you think we'll ever
Look
be...
at you, you're so excited you forgot to lock the door. Well, come on. Tell Grandma all about it. How was it?
The White House?
Yes.
Oh, well, it's a nice place to visit. I wouldn't want to live there.
Peter Joseph.
What?
You know that belongs in the closet.
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, not in the kitchen. Peter Joseph McNulty, something has unsettled you. I'll just go and make us some supper, and then you can tell me everything.
I'll make supper. Really, I'd like to.
Proper supper? What a mess.
Here you go, Grandmother.
Are you sure you're feeling all right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I believe it's the door.
Oh, yes. How stupid of me. Yes? May I help you?
Okay, you're mad. You're right, I shouldn't have yelled at you in front of Basco. Well, can I come in at least?
Oh, yes. Please do come in.
You sound funny. I like your hair that way. Hi, Grandma McNulty.
Hi. Well, you and Tina don't worry about me. I'll just go and clean up the kitchen.
Would you care for some tea?
Tea.
Have you read any good books lately? Neither have I. Under? Huh? Friends? Not friends. Okay, so that's the way it is. You're right, I could get in a lot of trouble. Could be a lot of fun, but no. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna find me some clothes, just some regular, everyday clothes. I'm gonna put them on and maybe some dark glasses. And then I'm gonna get out of here. How's that sound with you? Great, now just cool it. Cool it, I've never undressed in front of a dog.
Old Tibby Canoe died a month after he came into office, so none of his 10 children ever lived in the White House. Vice President Tyler moved in with his 14 children, and this room... Oh, ladies, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't realize there was anyone in. It must be a practical joke. There's obviously no other explanation. The Restoration Committee tour was approved months ago. It is your job to keep posted. Now hurry up. We leave for the airport in an hour.
The airport?
What is the matter with this young man? Have you completely forgotten that your date arrives today?
My date?
We're turning into a regular little parrot, aren't we? You're going to have to be much quicker than that if you're going to match wits with the Kermesse ambassador's daughter.
Who? Hey, look, Girl Scouts are great and everything, but a tea party for whatchamacallits, I just don't...
Dignitaries?
Yeah, dignitaries. I mean, what do I do? What do I say to the girl? Anything. Talk about music. Elton John, the Rolling Stones. Well, pretend you're talking to Tina. Tina? How do you know about Tina?
Well, she just left here. PJ? Do you mind if I ask you something personal?
What?
Do you, you know, with Tina, how close do you get to her?
You're not that close. Funny.
I got the feeling she wanted me to kiss her or something.
You see, I'm not really used
To being alone with girls. There's always a Secret Service man around.
I hope I didn't damage your reputation.
No, don't worry about it.
All right.
And don't you worry about the ambassador's daughter.
Probably all you have to do is serve tea.
Yeah, great. So long, PJ. I'm having a really splendid time.
Hey, wait, Preston, though. They're sort of getting suspicious here. I mean, maybe we ought to change back or... Preston?
Commander Donnelly, the Kermesse ambassador and his daughter, Lynn.
Pleasure.
Senator Wayne, the Kermesse ambassador and his daughter, Lynn.
My pleasure.
And our president's son, Preston, the Kermesse ambassador, and his daughter, Lynn. No, later. No, the members of the press.
Thank you. It is a pleasure to be here. Needless to say, my daughter and I are heartened by this generous reception. Further evidence of the growing bond of friendship between our two countries. It is my greatest hope that this visit will further ensure the possibility of worldwide understanding and peace.
Peter Joseph, wake up!
Just 5 more minutes, please. Have a heart, Picky.
Picky? Who's Picky? Come on, you're already 10 minutes late for work.
Yourself listening to a bunch of kids. I've been in this neighborhood 15 years. Longer than most of these hoodlums have been in this earth. Madam, will you please leave?
This cucumber looks like it's been here forever. That's right, and it's high time somebody stood up to you. Everybody pass it by.
Girl, you listen good. And you too. Now this here's my sidewalk. If you're not of it before I count 10, I'm calling a cop.
Wait, that's not right. You shouldn't threaten people like that. Don't let him threaten you. In the first place, well, this isn't your sidewalk. It belongs to everybody. And in the second place, the First Amendment guarantees freedom of speech and freedom of public assembly. And in the third place, if these people have legitimate complaints, you ought to give them a fair shake. And in the fourth place...
The fourth place, you're fired.
All right, DJ, right on.
What are you standing here for? Get the ambassador's daughter some punch. What's the matter with your hair? Fix it.
One would think this was your first reception. As if there were no difference between you and a boy off the street. It's so ridiculous, really.
Well, what's so ridiculous about it?
Well, the way you try to appear so ordinary, hoping others won't guess your secret.
My secret?
Not your secret, silly. Rich Americans in general.
What about rich Americans?
Well, if they are so anxious to appear democratic, why don't they do something for poor people?
Now, wait a second. You know, we...
Believe me, it's no different in my country.
Well, I'll bet it is different.
Ah, yes. America, where a poor boy can end up in the White House.
Well, he can.
And your father, is he poor?
He's not rich. Hey, look, maybe some Americans don't care about poor people, or old people, or people without jobs, and maybe some of them take advantage of them. But those people still have rights. I mean, well, they can fight back. The people can try to change things here. Well, that's the whole point of America.
Then tell me this. Why is your father about to kill the Fair Shaker program, if he cares so much for the poor?
Well, who says he's going to do that?
Well, everyone knows about the minimum wage bill, the one he's going to veto.
No, I don't believe it. I don't believe he's going to do that. Well, I don't believe he'd ever do that. Well, I don't.
Preston, I think you've expressed yourself enough for one afternoon. You may excuse yourself now.
Oh, excuse me.
Preston, did your father tell you he's not going to veto the minimum wage bill? When did he tell you?
No questions. No questions. No matter what your father told you about the veto, I'm sure it was meant to be completely confidential.
He didn't tell me anything.
Well, in that case, I'm sure your father will deal with you himself the moment he returns tonight.
Mr. Picard?
What?
You didn't say tonight, did you?
I said tonight.
Come on.
Hello?
Hello? May I please speak to PJ? This is very important.
Well, I'm sorry, but PJ still isn't here. Who is this? Hello? Hello?
Don't buy from this store! That's 3 types of people we had this morning, and it's all because of you. Look, you did what you felt you had to do, and you had a right to do it.
I had no right to lose that job.
You'll get another job.
You don't understand. I'm afraid there's no way I can explain it to you.
You don't have to explain anything. I'm just proud of you, that's all. Father won't veto minimum wage bill. Hey, that's great. Conference a success. President returns tonight. What's the matter?
Hello, operator? Yes, this is Preston. I think my phone is out of order. Could you try my room, please? Thank you. Yes, it is. Just a moment, please. It's for you, Mr. Nolan.
For me?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Hello. Hello there.
Your hair.
President's son just went out the west gate.
No!
Preston! PJ! Oh, you're gonna hate me. Everything's all messed up. You'll never forgive me. Quick, let's change back. Oh, PJ. Thank you. And good luck. Yeah, you too. We're sure gonna need it. Oh, PJ. I'll be seeing you. Yeah. See ya.
Hey, what are you trying to pull here? We've been looking all over for you. Where you been? Huh?
Come along, Preston. Your father is due at any moment. I just know he's going to want to see you right away. Now, where's your necktie? Now, come along.
You get it? We won. The boycott worked.
Yeah,
Baum promised to lower his prices, give discounts to people over 65 to work. You did it, PJ.
I did it?
McNulty, I didn't know you had it in you.
Well, those people have rights. I mean, they can fight back here. People can try to change things. Well, that's the whole point of America. I didn't know I had it in me either.
You want your job back?
Do I want my job back?
All right, all right. You don't have to come back right away. I'll let you have a vacation.
And a raise? Yeah, I don't mind working for you, Mr. Bascom, but you gotta pay me at least the minimum wage.
Yeah, a fair shake.
McNulty! You'll get your raise.
All right, okay. 2, 4, 6, 6. Who do we appreciate? BJ! BJ! BJ!
Well, a lot's been going on around here, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
I saw in the papers that you've had quite a bit more interest in politics. That was quite a little stir you caused.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry if I caused you any embarrassment.
The fact is, I never intended to veto that bill. The question is, how did you know that? You didn't know, did you? It doesn't matter. I'm proud of you, Preston. Proud to have a son who speaks his mind.
Maybe I'm not the one you should be proud of.
And in the second place, the First Amendment guarantees freedom of speech and freedom of public assembly. And in the third place, if these people have legitimate complaints, you ought to give them a fair shake. And in the fourth place...
In second thought, maybe I am.
Would you like to go along next trip?
Yes, I would. Very much.
Maybe campaign for me next time out?
Yes.
Welcome aboard.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you, Preston.
Hi, Red.
Hi, Preston.
And nobody ever knew. Right, Thunder?
Oh,
Oh, that's a good dog.